So this episode of Ducktales, I apologize for not uploading this review yesterday. I actually decided to work on a Croods review because that film sequel had come out and I might be seeing it this weekend, so I wanted to have a review out for the original. Expect next week I'll probably have a Wonder Woman video out too. So, not Wonder Woman 1984. Hopefully I can do a review for that, but I want to get Wonder Woman out of the way. This episode was not very good. Here's the thing about this episode. It was not bad. The last week, it was better than last week's episode. This wasn't a bad episode. Here's the thing. I will tell you this right now. The episodes are actually listed out of order on Disney+. This episode, The Great Dime Chase, is the episode that is chronologically the third episode, but it's listed as the fourth episode for no reason. And yeah, Disney, for whatever reason, they've since corrected a lot of the episode orders for a lot of these shows, but but DuckTales was the one that they just left that way. I don't know why. It made it very confusing. I had not seen the show, and so I watched the show in multiple episodes, and I was very confused because certain episodes actually ended on cliffhangers that the next episode didn't resolve, and so I had to go through all the episodes and try to figure out where the resolution to the cliffhanger that was in the episode, where it was. It was very bad. But this episode introduces Gyro, a scientist who will come up later, and there's the simple story about the green one, which I think it's Louis. Yeah, Louis. I was again. They all have so similar names that's very confusing. But anyways, he is lazy, and Scrooge wants to like get him more interested in working hard, and he loses Scrooge's dime and has to chase it around. And there's that side story that really doesn't go anywhere. It's kind of filler, but it's fun enough, and there's some humor in there. And then we have Webby and Huey. Or is it Dewey? I think it's Dewey. Yeah, Dewey. Because I think Huey is a hue of red. Look, just assume I'm going to confuse all these characters themselves. And I should state, you should watch these episodes. If you want to come watch my review of the episode, cool. But watch the episodes, please. And they're kind of searching for what kind of details they can find on Huey's mother, Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mother, and kind of what went on with that, and why it's such a secret. And it seems like Scrooge, for whatever reason, is trying to cover this up, and that's a pretty interesting thing to point out there. Really. So I think this episode kind of suffers because you do have that interesting plot element, but then you got the subplot with where he's just kind of not doing anything the whole part of the episode, and chasing this dime around, and it's not an interesting story that much. Like, the humor there is okay. It's not really funny, and that's the thing about filler. Filler isn't bad. All TV shows have filler. A lot of TV shows, it's about watching the characters you like, and situations and things like that. That's what majority of TV shows are. And so when there's filler, that's fine, but you have to make it really entertaining, because otherwise it just feels like they're wasting your time, and it felt like that way at some points. And I think that's where the biggest issue with this episode comes into play. It wasn't a terrible episode. It's like a 3 out of 10. It's kind of meh.